Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have a very special unboxing, something that came in from a viewer. I believe it might be a giveaway knife. We're going to take a look and see what we got in here. Covering up all the sorts of addresses and stuff in there. So today we're opening up with our Hogue Misto. This is the collector's edition with the titanium scales and Magna Cut. Alright, let's make sure there's no personal information in here. Real quick, just check. Good extra packaging there. Alright, so it's a Kansept, and this is a Kryo. Alright, it's a Kim Ning design, green G10 with a soccer pattern. Alright, so let's take a look here real quick, make sure. I think he said he was going to include some paperwork. I just want to make sure it's not in there somewhere. I think we're good. So I'll put that off to the side. We'll take a look at that. Alright, let's take a look inside the knife here. Alright, so here is the knife. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so very, very interesting. I like the hex pattern on here. Very strong knife. It's got a nice deep pocket carry clip. Green G10 scales, OD green, I guess you could call it. Nice and rounded all the way around, no sharp corners. It's got a thumb hole, fuller hole, whatever you want to call it. Kind of call it a fuller hole because it goes up a little bit. It's got a nice flipper there. Let's see how that goes. Pretty strong. Wow. Yeah, very nice. Good sharp edge on there. It is a liner lock, good 50% engagement, nice and locked up. Steel liners inside, cut out with some weight relief. Definitely a deep pocket carry clip with nice relief. It's got some jimping on top. Can you choke up? Nah, you really don't want to. I have large hands, and so extra large, double extra large hands should have plenty of room on there. Nice and roomy. It is rounded all the way around, so that's cool. There's a nice cutout and to the liner lock, which is really cool. There's no chamfer. Yeah, there's some chamfering on there. It's nicely rounded. Let's see how easy it is to access. All right, so let's see. The detent is, you clear the detent about right there. So this is where the detent clears. So in order to, ooh, oh, that's pretty strong. To clear that, okay, yeah, so that's a strong liner lock, wow. Yeah, in order to clear that, you gotta push in pretty far in there and clear that detent, or else you're gonna have a little double clutch going on there. Very interesting. All right, so what kind of blade steel we're looking at? We are looking at D2, so it's a D2 blade. It's a Kim Ning Kryo, that's the name of the knife. G10 scales, looks like T8s all the way around, maybe T6s for the deep pocket carry clip. It is right hand tip only, so looks like you can't do left hand tip up. So, you know, there you go. Left handed, you might carry this in your left rear pocket, I know. Can reverse flick it. It is a very stiff liner lock, I'll tell you that. I might have to take that, might have to take that apart to kind of loosen that up a little bit. Now, that detent, wow. Yeah, it's one of those where it's so hard you can't push it all the way to clear it past. And that's almost too much, right? And that gets kind of uncomfortable. Even though I've got good access there, it is a robust one. So here's the thing: if you like strong detents, you're gonna like this. If you like medium detents, this is a little strong. You might not like this. If you like lighter detents, you will hate this. It is a little challenging for sure. I think this is definitely one that would need a little tuning for sure to get more comfortable. So it is, yeah, it's very stiff, but really cool, really cool. I like the blade shape. Looks like it's like a drop point here, not really a clip point. It's got a little belly on there, a nice big fuller hole. You can get, you know, both your hand in there. Because it's a liner lock, you should be able to use left-handed, which to me, oh, that's so strong. It's kind of a bummer that it didn't have a left-hand clip with a liner like that. It's like a miss. All you had to do is just put a couple screws holes in there, right? It wouldn't have been a big deal. I don't know. Maybe it would have been. But, you know, there you go. Very cool. I do like it. Yeah, it's nice and rounded all the way back. Got two standoffs in the back. Got a little hole right there. Is that, what is that? I guess it could sort of be for a lanyard loop going around there, I guess, or you could lanyard loop around there. There's no lanyard hole priority, so I don't mind that personally. That's just me though. This is nice jimping, very functional. You could. Can you pinch grip? You can. Yeah, you know, definitely. It's a nice flat grind. It doesn't go all the way up. It's got a nice wedge, so that's nice for turning a cut, right? D2 steel, so it's a budget steel, right? Definitely going to be a budget steel, so for sure. It'll be interesting. Yeah, you got to clear that detent. You get double clutch. So I mean, still pretty cool. Pretty cool for a budget knife. I mean, this is pretty cool. I don't know anything about it. Don't know how much it costs. D2 steel G10, being that it's a Kansept knife, I'm gonna guess. We're talking 50, 60 bucks, maybe less. D2 typically I would expect a less, but it's Kansept, so I'm thinking 50, 60 bucks. So we will see, right? Very cool. The flipper works really well. It's very, very robust flipper, right? So, you know, can you push button it? You can. It's not most comfortable because it's got that brick hinder kind of loopy thing going on there. So it really works well as a light switch, but it's got good leverage. It's right near there, so it definitely comes up quite a bit. I think that's kind of cool. All right, let's take a nice close look at that. So there's the knife with a blade and the OD green hex G10 scales. Let's look at the other side here with a deep pocket carry clip. All right, with a nice deep with a fuller hole there and everything. And let's take a look in there. You can see the liner fully engaged, about 40, 50%. I'm 50% for sure. Steel, weight relief. There's a few holes, not as much as I maybe would like. On the right side, it's good. On the left side, it is the liner. So there you go. And there's the back if you wanted to see that. All right, let's zoom in a little bit. We can get a look at the blade. Take a look at that blade. And you can see the blade steel right there, the D2. All right, and we'll look at the other side here as well. And there's the designer and the Kryo, the name of the knife. You can see a nice wedge up there. It's kind of cool. And here's the scales, the G10. That kind of hex pattern. It is nicely rounded all the way across, so that's really good. Nice deep pocket carry clip, so it doesn't dig in. I like the loop. You know, I mean, a budget knife. You know, you can get recessed, and we can make, you know, ask for that, but. You know, if the price is right, that's not a big deal, right? You know, I mean, you're looking at a budget knife, so there you go. All right, so let's zoom back out. So cool. All right, so it definitely has some interesting things about it for sure. Let's see, how's the centering? The center is pretty dead nuts centered. Any blade play? No blade play. Any pivot lash? No. Let's listen to that detent real quick. I'll get the mic close. All right, let's do that again. Nice clickety. Any detent lash? No. So it clicks in there pretty good. It's definitely strong detent. Yeah, that liner lock is in there really, really good for sure, right? Yeah, so let's just confirm, that is a steel clip. Yep. So it is a steel clip for sure. Yeah, definitely. So let's definitely take a look at that. All right. Reverse flick is pretty good as well. I do like that. So very, very nice. Yeah. Is it a captive pivot? It's not a captive pivot, so that's another reason that makes me think it's going to be in the $50 range, probably. I could be wrong, so don't take that as gospel, right? We'll have a link in the description down below for sure. Very cool. The G10, I mean, it's a standard G10. The texture is good. It goes in and out. It feels like it's got enough for, you know, you're not going to lose it or drop it. That is kind of cool. It must be cage bearings because it does drop really well once you clear the detent ball, right? You don't get stuck at the double clutch there. So that's nice. But it's so strong on the left-hand side. I can't really get my finger in there and break it. It's kind of hard. I have to almost get a little leverage and push with the meat of my finger to kind of go through, because that is such a strong detent there. It does work left-handed pretty well. I like that. Yeah, you just gotta clear that. So cut out good. I mean, there's a few things I would love to see, you know, but otherwise, I mean, for a budget knife, depending on the price point, this could be a really, really stinking good deal. So very, very cool. Thank you so much for allowing me to be able to use this as a giveaway. I very appreciate that. That's super cool of you and super nice. So we'll definitely probably tune that detent a little bit so it can be a little more enjoyable for the next person. And then when I do the review, it's a little more enjoyable for me, right? So, but very cool. It is an interesting knife for sure. Definitely an interesting knife. We'll have a link in the description. We'll do a review. Review impressions after I've had a chance to handle it for a little bit and kind of get a feel for it, you know, and stuff like that. Because I mean, I'm not going to be a bushwhacker kind of review. You're not going to go see me do cut tests. I'm going to do what I do test. It's like carry it, use it for everyday stuff. You know, I may cut some mulch, fertilizer, dog food, cat food, cases of water, boxes, whatever. You know, that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm not out there bushwhacking, saving my life, building, you know, little log cabins or anything like that. No, that's not me. But, you know, there you go. Very, very interesting. And I just noticed my camera got knocked. So this whole thing is crooked this entire time. Boy, I hope that doesn't bug everybody. It'll bug me. Makes me almost want to re-record this, but I can't because it won't be a fresh, you know, review and impression. So there you go. Very, very cool. Hey, thanks so much again. I appreciate that awesome subscriber doing that, man. Thank you. And I'm going to ask him if he wants to be linked. If he has a page or something, I will definitely have that in the description as well. If not, you know, some people like to donate and be anonymous, so I appreciate it. Hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, or worthwhile, would you please consider hitting that like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, would you please consider hitting the subscribe button? Subscribing and liking the channel really, really helps out. It helps the channel grow, produce more content, do more things, and ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you, especially to those of you guys who watch the videos, who like, subscribe. Man, I am very appreciative of that. Thank you. And if you haven't already, maybe hit that notification button so you can be notified of future content as well. And then finally, to all you channel members out there, big shout out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Words are not enough, so thank you. If any of you guys have been on the fence thinking, hey, I might want to become a channel member, I would love to have you. There's 3 different tiers. Check out the description down below. There will be some links for that. I would love and honored to have you as a channel member. Especially those, you know, there's a lot of you guys who've been channel members since the very beginning and really allowed this channel to grow and do a lot of things that otherwise would take a very long time to do. And so I am very appreciative and just honored that you guys would, you know, want to be channel members. And also, just so you know, this is just my way to say thank you. I do a once a month channel member giveaway. If you've been a channel member and you haven't emailed me yet, or if you just became a channel member, email me with your name and your address, and I'll ship you out a sticker. It's my way to say thank you. And there's different tiers. There's some extra stuff for tier 2 and tier 3. There'll be a special sticker, special content. So just, you know, something to think about. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very, very much. And also, if you haven't checked me out over on Instagram, maybe go check me out at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.